Oh, there's the CEO.
CEO of Warner Brothers.
The CEO created an online suggestion box.
Okay, I want beef chili in the water fountains, a young wacko spin-off starring me as my own dad, and every other Friday we shouldn't have to wear pants.
Hey, think like a collar and shoe.
It's haunting them.
This is like an episode of one of the more recent X-Files.
I'll say I'm like manifesting a lot of these episodes, I think.
Maybe you're right. Why'd you pick Yakko Warner too?
Yakko Warner was taken by me.
Thank you. Please note, by submitting, you, the undersigned, forfeit all rights, privileges, and licenses hereunder assumed ipso facto, venite vici, et tu brute.
Hilarious. Open the portal for all spam.
Get 80% off our least desirable item.
Say no to 80% off.
Stop. I love that. The 1 zeros.
I can't believe the deal I got on these name brand sunglasses. Click here. Greetings, Yakko Warner. I can't believe the deal I got on these name brand sunglasses.
Get thee behind me, scammers. The power of two-factor authentication compels you.
Hilarious.
Reset password with at least one number, capital letter, and special character.
I have successfully changed all my passwords.
Wow.
What happened? Did I get the cool looks at hot prices?
We are so sad to see you go.
What if we only get in touch like 3 times a day?
There she goes.
Wow.
In all seriousness, folks, the internet can be a treacherous place. Be careful not to submit your personal information to third parties.
www.warnermalware virus spreader identity theft trojanhorsebotcom.edy. Suckers, to add 50% onto your purchase.
That's your purchase.
The Pinky and the Brain Show. Pinky, I'm home. I snuck out of work early because Old Man Jenkins is taking the senior partners out for a celebratory
Old
dinner.
Man
Of
Jenkins.
course, I didn't get the invite.
That's dinner, Brain. I made potatoes all rotten.
Potatoes are rotten. These days, I'm gonna transfer the kinetic energy of my fist into a force vector applied directly to your oral aperture.
Ooh, I've never been to Connecticut. Sounds cozy.
Test audiences found Brain's character patriarchal, cruel, and sadistic. Despite having everything
See, it's these weird, like, POV shots.
Husband, the show failed due to creative differences.
Here's a ditty about
Oh.
a named Pinky. He had 3 little brain boys by his side.
Nope. Nobody with 3 children would willingly sign up for 3 more. This improbable drivel.
It was based on my life.
Well, I suggest you write yourself a new one.
Aww.
That's what I think of you.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
not what I thought, but also yes.
Wow.
I'm guessing.
Pinky, you were supposed
Yep.
to be back over an hour ago.
Local humor, dude.
I guess I'm not used to the rules because I'm from the wrong side of the tracks. What are we going to do tomorrow night?
Try to take over the world.
And with that iconic proclamation, the highly successful Pinky and the Brain franchise was born. And now it's dead.
She thinks she's punishing us when she's actually punishing our clones.
Clones?
That's right. After receiving the latest script of our adventures, I reached my breaking point. I will no longer do the bidding of my television overlords.
The Pinky and the Brain show isn't going to be us anymore?
No one will be the wiser, as these
Except for
clones
the people
are
watching right now.
indistinguishable from us in every facet. G-Brain, what do you want to do tonight?
Pancakes!
No.
Ugh.
Maybe they're having some writer room things.
Oh, nostalgia.
Hey,
Go
gang,
crazy.
it's time for everyday safety.
Tonight, what to do in the event of a giant exploding syrup factory at the top of a very tall hill overlooking your city. Grab your emergency supplies.
Yak is just gonna eat it all. Wacko,
It
I
should
mean.
contain an inflatable raft, a metric ton of ice, an ant farm with 3 active queens, some pancakes, a bat, and a radio.
Now, add the metric ton of ice into an authentic igloo and take shelter inside.
Better get carbon. That syrup's coming in hot.
It's finished.
What's the radio for?
Once the syrup cools, we'll be trapped in here for millions of years like
Amazing.
mosquitoes in amber, so we'll need some entertainment.
You are listening to Hour 97 of the art and craft of storytelling. What is storytelling?
And that is what the bat's for.
Yeah.
Safety, when we share tips for when you're with your grandmother visiting a home for rehabilitated rattlesnakes, and there's a power failure that opens the doors of the rattlesnake enclosure, but also your pockets are filled with maracas, so you can't tell where the sounds are coming from.
Oh no, we forgot the butter. Don't worry, I'll go get some.
They can't not talk about politics and the internet. And I understand why, but it makes the episodes start so heavily, so cerebral.
The first short was something also very relatable to me. I have subscribed to 2, not 1, but 2 separate services on my phone just to block spam, and it still isn't fully doing the job. And it still blocks thousands and thousands of phone calls and text messages and email and all this other nonsense. And I still have to manually block numbers. Like, probably I block maybe 7 or 8 a day. It's real bad.
Whoa.
And so that's because I used to be like, oh, what's the big deal? I'll just sign up here and I'll just put my number in. I'll put my email in. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
And the next thing I know, bombardedness. They need you to give them one little peek inside, and then they just throw everything in that hole. It's just boom, 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 boom.
I think it's funny that most story arcs are opposite than the way that they play this. Like, they start off with something so intense in these episodes, and then they kind of get more lighthearted through the episode.
Yeah, that's
now
true.